Guys, I'm actually really nervous. Cheers. Good. Why doesn't it focus what the there we go. Good morning, beautiful people. I am so excited about what I'm going to show you in this video because, yeah, guys, the nut butters, honestly, like, I really appreciate the fact that all of you guys, well, by the way, if you don't follow me on Instagram, it's just Healthy Crazy Cool. That's how you can, like, contact me if you, like, find a nut butter or nut butters that need to be reviewed. And thank you so much to all of you guys who send me, like as soon as a new nut butter comes out, like, you screenshot it and send it to me. Yeah, it's like I have scouts all over the world now, so thank you very much. But the one I'm gonna review a couple today, both very exciting, but one of them, when it popped up on Instagram like a couple weeks ago, I thought it was a joke. I was like, no, that can't be a thing. It just can't be a thing. But apparently it is a thing, and I finally got my hands on it this morning, so we're gonna review that later. Also later, I'm gonna show you how to make my new favorite hummus. It's caramelized onion and carrot hummus. So delicious, so easy. It is just, it's the best hummus I've ever made. And I know I always say that as well, but they just keep getting better, so yeah. So I'm gonna make a very simple smoothie in a minute. It's like my all-time favorite, like three ingredient or 4 ingredient smoothie. That's like one of my staples in, like, my everyday life. But as I've said to you guys before, like, I personally cannot stomach any food before exercise, and I also exercise first thing in the morning if I go to the gym, which I did this morning. But yeah, one thing that I do have before every workout now is Thrive, and I know that you guys have been kind of bombarding me in the comments recently saying, why is it always sold out, like you can't get your hands on it anymore. I think they didn't realize how big the demand was and how everyone would kind of use it as like a long-term product. Anyways, yeah, so what I have every morning before my workout, or even if I don't work out, it's just like it's almost like my multivitamin that I have every single day. It has a full spectrum of B vitamins, B12, even D3. It's got probiotics, it's got turmeric, it's got ginger. It's like a full-on digestive support, and also just like a multivitamin boost. Speaking of that, I tried to film myself drinking it. Sorry, cut that. I did film myself drinking it, but honestly, I just watched back the footage, and even I didn't understand what I was saying or what I was trying to get across. Like, it should be illegal for Miles to film at that time of the morning. I ain't afraid of no ghost. I ain't afraid of no ghost. So yeah, for everyone that wanted to know, this is officially back in stock, and I'll leave a link for you down below where you can check it out. Yeah, so for breakfast and lunch, I'm gonna be here whipping up something super duper delicious. And yeah, and then later, as in for dinner, I'm gonna meet a few of my friends, I think, as planned. We're gonna go to a restaurant called Pharmacy, which I've never been to before, but I've heard the food is bomb. Gotta stay hydrated, you know? Words of wisdom always on this channel. Anyways, meal one. Focus on me. Here we come. Alright guys, so this is what goes in my very basic smoothie. I did say it was 3 ingredients, but it turns out it's actually 4. This is a breakfast that I have, honestly, like 3 or 4 times a week. I absolutely love it. It's refreshing, it's filling, it's full of nutrition. So anyways, I mean, I don't measure this ish. It's just, I don't know, a couple cups of frozen mango. For healthy fats, I have got half a kind of miserable looking avocado, but that's fine. It's gonna make the smoothie nice and creamy, full of vitamin E, full of potassium, great for you after a workout, gonna make your skin glow. Speaking of things that make your skin glow, as always, I have got a 1/4 cup of hemp seeds. These go in every single smoothie I make, as you guys know, full of protein, full of healthy fats, full of omega-3s that again are great for your skin and great for your muscles after a workout too. Honestly, I think the top comment I get on this channel and on Instagram is about skin, about my skin. And honestly guys, like, the answer is always the same: eat your healthy fats. I'm fed up with people saying, oh, but if I eat like 1 walnut, I break out. Bitch, please. Also, of course, I always put some greens in my smoothies. So here I have got a large cup. I don't even know how much this is. It's probably a couple cups of kale. But anyways, yeah, this is where it's at, like 3 or 4 times in the week. And sometimes I will also add a scoop of protein powder to this. Today, I'm just not. So thick, so creamy. go in for a little taste. This is a little bit thicker. This is more like an ice cream, to be quite honest. Also, like I said, I wasn't gonna talk about this again. Like, I really don't want to talk about this again, but it really annoyed me. Like, yesterday I saw, I'm not even gonna mention the name because you know exactly who I'm talking about. And by saying this, I'm not spreading any hate. I spread facts on my channel, okay? Not hate. It really, really annoyed me when like one former big influencer, former vegan big influencer who's now like not vegan, which okay, fair enough, if they don't want to be vegan, like whatever. I mean like, I mean like it's not whatever, but I mean like what can we do? But what really annoyed me was like now this person is like saying, oh, you know, like I've now become aware of so many more people in this situation that have had to stop being vegan for health issues. And it's like, no, you didn't. You just came across people that were equally as stupid. Basically, you came across people that neglected their health and ate a very restrictive diet, just like you did. You didn't find other people that were eating a well-balanced vegan diet with supplements, who then all of a sudden, all of these people are like needing animal products now. You saw other people that were just as stupid as you, okay? That's a fact. So yeah, for lunch, I'm gonna show you how to make my awesome caramelized onion and carrot hummus. Been playing around with a lot of different recipes recently, and for some reason, I'm just addicted to making different types of hummus. It's just a thing. Probably because it's like very easy and all you do is blend. And also because I'm addicted to hummus, there's tahini in it. There's many reasons. Anyways, I'm gonna go slurp, and I'll see you at lunch. Cheers. Alright guys, so to make this sweet caramelized onion and carrot hummus, obviously we need to caramelize the onions, well the onion and the carrots first. So I've got one large white onion, you can of course use red as well, and some good organic carrots. Like I always say with carrots, it's like the one thing that I have to get organic because they just taste better. It's a fact. So yeah, I've just sprinkled this with a little bit of salt and pepper and a little drizzle of garlic infused olive oil. If you're oil free or whatever, or you don't like to use oil, you can of course just drizzle this with some balsamic vinegar. That works really well too. I personally don't use oil that much just because I don't feel the need, but there are just certain things, certain specific dishes where I feel like it just makes a difference, you know? Anyways, this is gonna go into a hot oven for 20 minutes. Gonna be nice and succulent and caramelized. And then we can get blending. Oh guys, hold on. There we go. Guys, I forgot to tell you, I wanted to say a big thank you to the awesome person that sent me this. This is honestly one of my favorite things in the world. This is halva. If you guys don't know what halva is, first of all, sort your life out. Second of all, it's sesame seeds mixed with something sweet. So sometimes it's like honey, which obviously this one isn't. Another beep. Okay, that was actually the oven, but anyway. Guys, I'm gonna call the police. So yeah, halva is one of my favorite things in the world. It's a blend of sesame seeds with something sweet. This one is with molasses and cardamom, and oh my god, this is the best, like most authentic halva I've ever tried. I literally just eat it by the spoon. I think the amazing person that sent me this, it came straight from Saudi Arabia, I believe. And they also sent me a couple of like Middle Eastern nut butters, which I'll review in a future video. But this stuff, guys, like if you haven't tried halva, yo, the texture is very thick. It's the best dessert ever. So whoever sent this to me, I love you eternally. All right guys, so this is the final result. I actually roasted this for about 25 minutes. And as you can see, it's caramelized really nicely. It's gonna be super, super sweet, especially the onion. I will admit, I have burnt this a little bit, but you know what they say, a little burnt never hurt. I mean, it probably did, but anyways. All right guys, starting with our carrots and onions. Chickpeas. By the way guys, the full ingredients and instructions and stuff will be in the description box as always. I've just sprayed chickpeas all over my kitchen, like just all over the floor. Anyways, obviously we need some liquid gold. Look at that beautiful lake. This is when you need the proper liquid gold, okay? None of that clay stuff. Some garlic powder. If you've got fresh garlic, you could use a couple of cloves of that as well. Lots of fresh limone. And lots of pips, as always. But like I always say, I don't care, because it just proves that it's homemade when there's pips in there, you know? I should actually like list a serving of lemon pips in the recipe because so many went in. A little bit of salt and pepper. Done. Just gonna check if it needs a little bit extra of something. This is the best hummus I've ever made. I know I say that in every single video, but this is actually the best hummus I've ever made. Guys, would you look at that? Alright guys, there you have it. I've just whipped up this nutrient-dense salad. This is my huge bowl, by the way, because I'm actually pretty hungry. Obviously, we've got some of the caramelized onion and carrot hummus in the middle. I've got 2 heads of romaine underneath, some dark leafy greens, some tender stem broccoli, which I just steamed, some roasted butternut squash, which I'm totally obsessed with right now, tomatoes, sweet corn, and of course, drizzled with some more liquid gold. Doesn't really get much better than that, my people. Anyways, I'm gonna go apply to face, and you guys know what's coming next. This is the moment you have all been waiting for, well, at least I've been waiting for a very long time. You're probably thinking, what in the hell, if you haven't already seen this like popping up on Instagram? This is the new Marmite peanut butter. Marmite peanut butter. So over the last couple of weeks, honestly, about 200 of you sent me a screenshot of this saying, Miles, get on it. This is actually a thing now. And at first, when I saw this picture, I thought it was a joke. I thought they would never. I thought they could never. I still think they should never. Obviously, the Aussies have Vegemite, but this is like a big staple in the British diet. You either love it or you hate it. It's yeast extract, it's very salty, it's full of B12, I love it. There is something superhuman about Marmite because between the ages of honestly 8 to like 13 when I left home, all I ate was Marmite on toast. That's all I ate for probably 5 years. I'm not even kidding. I mean, to be honest, this could be absolutely genius, or it could be the worst creation of all time. Yeah, I've seen lots of people giving their opinion on it all over Instagram and stuff, but let's face it, the only opinion that matters is mine. Once the king has spoken, that is it. You know I'm joking, guys. On to this one. Now this one is Morrison's own peanut butter, 100% peanut butter, nothing else in there. No oil, no salt. It's very, very cheap. Morrison's is kind of like, basically it's a very cheap store, but they do have good produce. And honestly, since the beginning of time, ever since I started this whole shenanigans or whatever the hell you want to call it, everyone has been saying, why have you not tried the Morrison's peanut butter yet? Because apparently the flavor is bomb. And also it's very, very cheap. Like I think this was only £1.50. All right, so we're gonna start with the Morrison's own brand peanut butter. Peanut butter. I'm starting with this one, by the way, because I know that the Marmite one is gonna overwhelm my taste buds, so yeah. Now the question is okay, right off the bat, there's hope. Look at that. That looks quite runny. In fact, that's very runny for a peanut butter. So already, oh, and look at that. Guys, I already want to give this a 10. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. Did not even have to churn it once. I mean, if you can get the texture right for £1.50, why the f can't you for £4.50? I don't get it. All right, in we go. Cheers. Do you know what, guys? Do you know what, yeah? That is actually incredible. Like, where has this been my whole life? Okay, first of all, the texture is perfect. The flavor is perfect. I personally prefer peanut butters with salt added. This feels like it doesn't even need it. It's like slightly sweet, a little bit savory, like perfectly roasted. Flavor is on point. Hold on. This, my friends, might become my new staple peanut butter. For everyone that has been telling me to try this for literally the last year and a half, thank you. All right, guys, on to the thing that I still can't believe is a thing. On to the Marmite peanut butter. I can't get on board with people that don't like Marmite. Marmite should be a religion. And actually, I feel like people that love Marmite feel about it that way because they just love it so much. Anyways, okay, so I've just realized that they haven't actually put Marmite like in it, like the actual like black, brown, you know, stuff. But they've put yeast extract. So it's peanuts, yeast extract, peanut oil, and that's it. It does say spread the love, so better be spreadable. A little bit of surgical action going on here. All right off the bat, that is a lovely texture. Guys, I'm actually really nervous. All right, guys, bottoms up. Cheers. I'm sorry. I am sorry, guys, but I cannot get on board with that. I can't. It just feels wrong. It just feels wrong. Yeah, like I said, this was either gonna be like a big hit or just a big flop. I really wanted to like this, guys, but I just can't do it. I feel like Marmite in its own right is just one of the best creations of all time. I don't feel like it needs to be messed with or added to anything else. I'm sorry, Marmite, you've been the love of my life for many years, but you really done f***ed up this time. Alright guys, a little rundown on these two. This one from Morrison's, if you live in the UK, absolutely would 100% recommend. It's 1/3 of the price of all of the pricey ones, but the flavour, in my opinion, is even better, and it's no churn, and it's in a glass bottle. Like, what more could you want? This stuff, I just can't. I really just can't. Love my peanut butter, love my Marmite. There are many weird combinations which I can enjoy, carrot and Marmite being one of them, but this, it's just wrong.
Don't do like this.
Anyways, I'll see you at dinner. So yeah, for dinner we went out to this vegan restaurant in London called Pharmacy. Everyone bigs this place up, but it was my first time going here actually. The menu is overall pretty healthy, lots of whole foods, lots of colour, lots of variety too. For starters, we shared some of their loaded mushroom tacos with sour cream and guac. They were honestly unbelievable, 10 out of 10. We also got some of their regular nachos because honestly, it's just procedure that me and my friends get nachos, even if we don't want them. It's just a thing. I don't know. For my main, I got the macro bowl, which was filled with quinoa, sweet potato, seaweed, samphire, kale, avocado, and a ginger and miso dressing. We also got lots of sides to share, as per usual. Got some sweet potato fries with a spicy mayo dip, some hummus, but the best thing by far on the table was this almond butter broccoli, which was basically just like roasted broccoli, a little bit crispy, but smothered in a thick, creamy almond butter sauce. Genius, right up my street. Like I always say, food is a source of nourishment and it's also our medicine, but most importantly, it's something to be enjoyed and celebrated with the ones that you love. As always guys, I'm sending you so much love, and I'll see you on the next video. Laters.
Satisfy my appetite with something spectacular.